Anyway, I'd like to call Heather Morris. Heather Morris is a Law and Society major. She is president of the Law and Society Club. She's a member of our mock trial team, and hopefully we'll be marching all the way to the finals with Heather, and I turn it over to her.
There are numerous reasons for the influx of immigration. I've taken two problems in support of and in opposition of the liberal immigration policy. So supporting liberal immigration. Immigrants often take the low-paying jobs that Americans don't want. It says, during a federal study conducted in late August of this year in San Francisco, economist Giovanni Perry says that the U.S. and immigrant workers tend to take different jobs, particularly because immigrants often face language barriers that make them less likely to take higher paying jobs requiring strong communication skills. Immigrants taking these jobs help the process and the success of business. If they didn't take jobs such as cleaning the bathrooms, washing dishes, landscaping, busting tables, where these are jobs that Americans don't want to take because they are low paying. If we didn't have anyone to take them, it would hinder businesses since most of these jobs are vital to success. Another problem is Kevin Drum from Mother Jones News says that what's really striking about this is the very mechanism that provides a productivity boost. The fact that immigrants don't speak English well and therefore push native workers out of manual labor and into high-paying jobs is precisely the thing that most provokes the immigrants' skeptics. They all want immigrants to assimilate faster and speak English better, but if they did, then they just start competing for the high-paying jobs that natives now monopolize. So many economists have come to the same conclusion as Perry. Immigrants, we need them to help the economy grow. They need to take the jobs that will increase average wages for American-born workers. Another reason why people are in support of the liberal immigration policy is because it increases the diversity and expands the culture of America. The country was founded for people from different countries with different cultures. America is composed of a diverse selection of languages, religions, races, traditions, and cultures. When people come to America, they bring parts of their home with them and integrate it into our society. It enriches the society, as well as the perspectives and the tolerance of people. New cultures provide opportunities to new ideas, strengths, skills, food, entertainment, and knowledge. It reminds people that everyone is special in their own unique way, and they must be tolerant of one another despite their differences. Diana Aviv, director of the Washington Action Office of the Council of Jewish Federations, was quoted in March of 1996 saying that the immigration is about diversity, cultural enrichment, and economic opportunity for immigrants. Reasons supporting decreased immigration are new cultures and customs are making our national identity and language disappear. People feel that with immigrants coming here, what we see as America is starting to fade away. So the United States has never had a national language or culture. It was founded, as I said before, from people of different cultures, different varieties. They've always been referred to as a place where culture can grow, and it's different. No one here has a primary language that is spoken. Everyone speaks at least two languages, whether it's something from home or something they've learned and picked up. This makes people try to assimilate to our culture and learn our language here, but it's not as easy as they can try. They come here and they don't know how to get the education in order to learn English or to learn to advance in the social ladder. Conservatives claim that the assimilation is not occurring, and that instead most immigrants are a burden on our society. They're not assimilating to American culture, and as I said before, they're not assimilating to our language. People get angry when you see groups of people walking by speaking another language and you have no idea what they're saying because they chose to keep their culture instead of coming to America and taking ours. Different culture, tradition, values, and morals make immigrants not want to change but want better opportunities in America. According to Washington Post, in an interview with a legal immigrant, Maria Jacinto, gaps in income, education, and poverty levels between new immigrants and the native-born are widening, and many of the newcomers are becoming stuck in dead-end jobs with little upward mobility. John Miller, an author of the new book on this topic, said, on the whole, there is an American and national identity that immigrants ought to be encouraged to assimilate to. The second reason why people believe in a stricter immigration policy is immigrants, especially the poorer ones, consume a high amount of government resources. This includes healthcare, education, welfare, and they say that they do this without responding to paying a corresponding high rate of taxes. In a difficult economic time, we have limited resources. As immigrants come to America, they take the low-paying jobs without a significant amount of money. And the people that have the low incomes are eligible to receive government resources. Many families will pay zero income taxes on the first wages up to $30,000, depending on final deductions and the amount of children they have. After that, the additional taxes are kept low. Depending on salary, some families receive the Earned Income Credit and Child Tax Credit, which they actually receive money back from the government. They do not pay and do not contribute anything to this. If immigrants are not making much, they may not have health insurance, savings, job security, or retirement fund. With this in mind, they will be able to apply for health care, compensation for unemployment, and other programs to get by. According to the Welfare Reform Act of 1996, it denies many legal immigrants from collecting Social Security and food stamps. It also says, according to Section 401, that an alien who is not a qualified alien is not eligible for any federal public benefit, as defined in subsection C14. It defines the federal public benefit as being any retirement, welfare, health, disability, public or assisted housing, post-secondary education, food assistance, unemployment benefit, or any similar benefit for which payments or assistance are provided to an individual, household, or family eligibility unit by an agency of the United States or by appropriate funds of the United States. A qualified alien, according to the definition, is an alien who is lawfully admitted for permanent residence under the Immigration and Nationality Act. The Congressional Research Service pointed out that undocumented immigrants are not eligible to receive any welfare benefits, and even legal immigrants are severely restricted in the benefits they can receive. It is important to realize that although immigrants are ineligible for federal welfare programs, they can get support from the state and local welfare agencies. Many immigrant families get welfare through the eligibility of their children who are U.S. citizens if born here. If the child is born in the United States, which my colleague will talk about later, the child is entitled to a number of programs, including food stamps.